Hi, my name is Rihanna Price. I'm a registered music therapist, a qualified teacher, and a mother of two fantastic young boys. So, today's topic. What age should my child start learning an instrument? And what instrument should they learn? Should it be the violin, the piano, the guitar, the drums, the trumpet? There are so many instruments to choose from. We know that they can be very expensive to learn. Did you know that playing an instrument can stimulate every part of your brain, more so than listening to music? On the left hemisphere, it's working our fine motor skills and our mathematical skills, and our right hemisphere of our brain, it's working with the novel and the creative side. Every part of our brain is being stimulated. It's going to strengthen our child's memory and reading skills, which is great. Learning an instrument is helping our children multitask. They've got to process the sound, they've got to process the sight, process touch. So there's 3 different areas in which our children are processing. Having any type of music training is going to help our executive functioning. That's the area that helps us retain information, to process things, control our behaviors, and help us to problem solve and make appropriate choices. So, which instrument? If your children haven't picked out an instrument yet, the first thing that you can do is get your children into any type of baby music group when they're little. In those baby music groups, your children are going to be learning so much more than Mary Had a Little Lamb and Twinkle Twinkle and the wheels on the bus go round and round. They're going to be learning social skills. They're going to be learning turn taking. They're going to start developing their language skills. So any type of baby group is fantastic for your children. Now, any age after 4, you may start considering getting your child music lessons. You may consider the piano or the violin. Both of these instruments are a good start for a 4 and a 5-year-old. Now, talking about a 4-year-old, a 4-year-old may not take it all in and you may not want to waste your money. 5 may be a better age to start with lessons, but you may want a piano in the house earlier and let them dabble around. Don't go and buy a grand piano. You can buy cheap keyboards from Audi, which are a fantastic start for your child. If your keyboard is broken or your violin from Audi is broken, I'm sure you won't get as upset. If your child is not into the piano or the violin and they really want to play the guitar, a lot of guitar teachers will recommend students having lessons at about year 2, a 7-year-old or 6-year-old. You could get them ukulele lessons first. Ukulele only has 4 strings like the violin, so it can be a lot easier for a child to learn. If your child is into woodwind instruments like your oboe, your clarinet, you usually find children learning these instruments at about year 3 level. There's usually a band group in about year 3, and the reason behind that is the children are a little bit more mature, and because children hopefully have all their teeth by that stage. You don't usually learn a woodwind instrument when you're losing your 2 front teeth. Bigger instruments like your tuba, French horn, trombone usually is left to the older children like year 5 and year 6 because they may be able to pick them up. Next thing to consider is, where do you live? If you live in a unit, you may not want to get your child drumming lessons or trumpet. As a parent, what would you like your child to play? If you are someone that gets migraines, I would suggest not pushing your child to play the drums, or get one of those electric drum kits where you can put the headphones over their ears. Now, music lessons can cost a lot of money. You may want to consider group lessons at school just to see if your child gets into the instrument or not before committing to one-on-one sessions, which can be quite expensive. You don't have to go and invest in an expensive instrument. You can hire instruments from schools. You can look on various Facebook Facebook pages to see if anyone's selling off an instrument quite cheaply. It usually takes a child 2 years to really get into an instrument, and it can be tedious to actually get your child to practice. Bribing is a fantastic thing. Once your child is getting lessons, whether it be group sessions or one-on-one sessions, you want to maintain their understanding of that instrument, which means, yes, you have to instill practice time. So on top of schoolwork, other sporting, extracurricular activities, you will have to find the time to get your child to practice the instrument. The more they practice, the more they will improve, and the more they will get a better appreciation of the instrument, and they will love the instrument more. But as a parent, this is painful. So bribe your children, sticker charts, whatever it takes, extra technology time. And if you played an instrument in your earlier years and you're thinking to yourself, well, I played the violin for 10 odd years and had lessons 10 years of my life, I should be able to teach my child how to play this instrument and save myself $45 a half hour. You will be giving your child a head start with their brain development. You will be helping strengthen their brain structure. That's how great music is. And who knows, your child may be so good at playing that instrument that one day they could get a scholarship for a fantastic school just by playing that instrument. Finding the right teacher for your child is essential. If the teacher is not gelling with your child, then you need another teacher. Don't just settle for the local teacher if it's not working for your child. Trial lessons are a fantastic thing. Remember, your child's happiness is everything, and you want your child to learn in an environment where they feel excited by the person that's teaching them. You want your child to be motivated by this teacher. You want your child to be excited to see them each week. If your child is practicing for a short period but they're doing a great job, encourage them and say, fantastic work, you just ticked that off. I can't wait to tell your teacher how great you were this week. And remember, quality is better than quantity. If your child is getting frustrated, it's okay. Tell your child, maybe try it again tomorrow. It takes time to get to know an instrument and get to know what we're actually doing. Another tip to save you money is to find a local kid that's been playing an instrument for 5 or 6 years and ask them if they would be interested in every fortnight giving your child a little lesson just for some pocket money, which is better than cutting the grass or cleaning the house. Another thing that you could do is pay for online lessons. If you're really not sure whether or not your child is up for one-on-one lessons yet, and they sort of said that they like this instrument, but in the past you've tried different things and your children after a couple of weeks have said, no, I don't like this anymore, and you've wasted all that money, well, online lessons could be the answer for you. At $13 or $15 a month, they can give your child some insight into what it would be like to have a teacher and save on your pocket. So I hope this has helped you. Please like, share and subscribe, and till next time, choose music!